it's Sherri from A Quilting Life, and today I have a new mug rug pattern to share with you, and it actually has two different designs, a tulip and a rose. I'm super excited to share about the new mug rugs with you, and then also, since I've never done a roundup of all the different mug rugs that I have available, I thought I'd just kind of do a quick review, and I actually think I have one for every season now. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll talk about the new ones first. Okay, let's start out with the brand new mug rug pattern. And to be clear, it's one pattern, but it gives you both options. So you can make the tulip, or you can make, I'm calling this the rose, the flower, and really had a lot of fun with these. I kind of mixed and matched. I used strawberry lemonade, Laguna sunrise, and yeah, mostly strawberry lemonade, Laguna sunrise, a little bit of raspberry summer too, I'm seeing right here. And just had a lot of fun making the flower blocks. And then I just used low volumes over here. You could also just put a rectangle over here if you didn't want to do that, but I really kind of loved having like the little flower garden over here next to the flowers. And just a really fun and simple mug rug, makes a great gift, perfect for spring. And you could also add a larger border around these borders and make them into placemats. So just a couple fun options. I used my raspberry summer cheater print for the back, which I love. And this fabric is still available. I'll put a link to it from Fat Quarter Shop. And also I just realized I did also use our poinsettia and pear fabric. I bound both of these, went into my binding scrap box and found extra binding strips from the poinsettia and pear collection and used those to bind both of these. So just a really fun thing. And about almost maybe even a couple years ago, I had this thought that I would do seasonal mug rugs. And so I started, I think the first one I did was the Christmas tree one. So this is available as a PDF pattern in my shop. And then I'm trying to think which one I did next. I think I did the flags next. And again, all of these work as little mug rugs, little table mats, but you could also, again, just add a bigger border around the edge to make them into placemats. So we've got the Christmas tree, and we've got the flags, and then I did the star. And then I believe the next one I did was the big pumpkin. This one's a little bit bigger. You could leave the border off on this one if you wanted it a little bit smaller. You could also, trim down the top. I had a specific place in mind for this one in my family room, just to have a little table mat, and I had a little fall candle here when I was using it at home, and so I made this one a little bit bigger. And then just earlier this year, I shared the heart version. And also, some of these patterns have another project included. For example, the heart mug rug pattern also has a pillow option, and I believe this one has a table runner option, and this one has a pillow option. So just a lot of fun little ideas if you're looking for small projects to decorate your home or to gift to friends. And I have these all in a separate section in my shop now to make it a little bit easier to find them. And I also have my placemat patterns in there as well. So anyway, spring is just around the corner if you're watching this the day it comes out. And it's time to start making some spring-themed projects, and I thought these would be just the ones. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoy these two fun little mug rugs for spring. Again, you can always add extra borders and make them into a placemat as well. And I've actually got all of these patterns now, mug rugs and placemats, all in a special section in my shop, so you can find them all easily. And we've got the patterns all linked in the description below. I hope you'll enjoy sewing some of them. If you enjoyed today's video, please share it with a friend, hit the like button, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much for stopping by.